What is up, guys? So it's gonna be more of a random um this is gonna be a random showcase. So when I got Scourge, I didn't have the time to properly show you all the features and stuff. So I'm going to show you pretty much everything. I already have it pre-built because I'm not assembling it on camera because it took me about 30 minutes to do, and I thought I lost pieces, but I just put them in the wrong spots or on my table or something. But let me show you all the box real quick. Okay, so this box is like high quality. So like as you can see, you got the frame right here, got the armor, and then you got the final product right here. So you can see all that. Get a better shot for y'all. Frame, armor, final product. And then we got the LED things, accessories, and then we got all this language crap down there. But nobody really cares about the language crap, but it is sometimes useful to read. So if you turn to the side, you got a nice little Transformers logo on there. Got the Autobots logo. Wish that was the mask. Yeah, the mask tends to fall off. I'll talk about that later. Yes, but this is made of die cast, aka a certain type of metal that is found in high quality toys or whatever. And this is the AMK Pro Series. It's a 22 centimeter model kit. Okay, now if we take this top off, it reveals this beautiful artwork right here. It's I think I don't know what it's called, but it's got that rainbow glow to it, and I like how what they did with the dark blade. It was nice. And then you got the claw right there. That's my favorite part, other than the dark blade. And then you got the giant what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's on the top of my head. I just can't figure out the name. Oh well. And then you got this right here with the cool little Scourge logo. But yeah, that's pretty much it right here. It says diecast, YOLO Park, AMK Pro Series. Now, I'm going to open this and show you all the figure itself. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we got it out of the box, and this is basically the product. Give me 1 second. Let me close my tripod. I'm still getting used to this thing. Oh, here we go. Alright, I figured it out. Yes, sir. Just took me a little second. Haven't had a tripod before, so gotta get used to it. Alright, so right here we have the beautiful AMK Pro Scourge. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put my lamp on and show you all the paint. And we're back. Now, I hate this lamp. So my lamp was dead, but it gives off a white light. But give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do something about this little piece right here. But anyways, yeah, you can see how they put those rust details in there. You can see all that. It looks pretty realistic. You got mask. Now, I think they should have added just a small little amount of rust. But this figure is like beautifully covered. It's like the back. Look at the spinal cord. You got the little back piece right here. Now, what I want them to do is I wish they would like put like a little bit more like cover right here, so that way you didn't have to see those little pieces of the frame. But they did a pretty good job. Like parts of the frame are supposed to be there, like this right here, that, and all that. But yeah, this is pretty nice. And you got this dark blade right here. Now what they did with the dark blade is they put the little heat signature, whatever it's called. You can call it whatever you want. But yeah, my favorite part is the chest, because it's like the most detailed out of everything. And it's confusing, but not confusing. But yeah, and then you got the smokestacks. Now on the original AMK, they were just silver, and that's it. But the original AMK was nice too, but this one has just more details, and it comes with a lot of things. Ignore all the other things in there because I bought a Optimus Prime, not the one from Rise of the Beast, because I am not spending another $500. I'm just kidding. I spent like $100 on this thing. But yeah, this is about it for the detail. So I'm gonna show y'all the accessories now, including the mask. And we got all of our accessories laid out. Should have taken the dark blade off and the big claw thing. I don't know what that is. I know that this thing right here is a fusion cannon, but I'm going to put my tripod to standing up, and I'm going to put these accessories on and show y'all what they look like on the figure. Alright, let's put on fusion cannon. Give me 1 second. It's kind of hard to take it off when you're reaching around a camera. Now what I wish they would do is I wish they would have made the, like, because if you lost the fusion cannon, it's fine, because this, all you gotta do is fold this back on the arm like this, and you can't tell me that doesn't look too unsimilar. But I wish they made it like that, because these are basically just these. So this is basically just this, but you have to pop it on. But I guess they're still trying to work that out. But hey, still pretty cool figure, if not the coolest figure I've seen. I'll be right back. Now, it did come with a stand, but I will put it on the stand later. Now, one of the coolest things and why it makes it expensive is because these LEDs turn on. Let me turn off the lights. And it's easier to see the LEDs at like nighttime because, well, they're LEDs. Now, the only thing I don't care for is the brightness on the eyes. I think they should be red, because because the head is kind of hollow and stuff. So when I put it up to my ceiling fan, the eyes are like red, and that's what color they were in the movie. They were like a reddish orange, and I think they should, like, instead of just doing orange, they should change it to more of a blood orange type of thing. Now they both have a flash, and then they have a pulse, which I think would work better when he's saying savory or whatever you want to go for. But there's 3 settings, and yeah, let me turn on my light again. Alright, I don't know why I have this lamp on anymore. That was weird. The door just slammed shut for some reason. Oh well. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put all these over here. Move these sideways. Check my battery. It's at 10. That should be enough to just make the video. And I will edit it when it's charged. Yeah, come on. There we go. And then we got the other hand. Now, warning with these hands. These knuckles right here, they're really sharp. So if you're trying to bend them this way, you will probably cut yourself or something like that. So if you're gonna bend those knuckles, I suggest you bend these first, then these, just at the top. And then if you need these back out, you can just push these. But be careful with the fingertips because they're also sharp. So yeah, and then the thumb can move back and stuff. It's really articulate. The hand's really articulated. Now, the thing with this hand that it can't do like this hand has more articulation. It can move sideways, up, down. When its fist is closed, this can only move like slightly, like barely. So it's more of a prop hand because he only has it like 2 or 3 times in the movie. So now this piece right here, it comes from under here, so you can plug it into the stand and make any poses you want, but I'll get onto that later. Now there is another mask, the one where his faceplate got kicked off, but this one is more detailed. Now this one, they covered it in paint, so it covered this eye a lot, so it kind of looks goofy. But if you turn the lights on, it looks a little bit better, so it kind of makes up for it. But the lights are really dim on there, unlike the Fusion Cannon. Alright, turn off. I think they should have made one of these with the rust on it, so so you could do this with it and have more. One thing I'm not too big of is this big hole in the mouth. Like, the mouth can open, but it's just like open, and he doesn't have his mouth open all the time. But they did the same thing with Megatron, but of course Megatron always has his mouth open. Well, I'm exaggerating right there, but let's get to this stand. First, let me take this other faceplate off and put the original back on. Now, when you first get the faceplate, I suggest trying to pry it open carefully because you don't want to mess up the stuff on it. And my mask, the bit for it is a little too small, so it's gonna like constantly fall off. So if I like shake it real hard, it just falls off real easy. So yellow part, could y'all please make the peg for the face a little bigger? Now for the stand, there's this little hole right there that you got to insert it in. Now other AMK pros, their waist or their crotch is made of plastic, and some people snapped them because they put them in wrong, so they changed Scourge's crotch piece to metal, which I think is really good because it lowers the chances of you breaking it. And I gotta bring this selfie stick / tripod up. I don't know what it is, but yeah. For the stand, you can make poses. It's the same stand as Megatron's. You can one of my favorite poses. So there's a part in the movie where he fails to get the rest of the key, and he's like this, and he's looking up, screaming. That's one of my favorite poses. But of course, I'm not gonna try to reenact the whole thing. But that's the closest you're gonna get from me right now because I have only 5 minutes left for this video. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Now, what I wish they would add is a little, like I like it, but I wish they would have made the chest piece metal. Like, everything right here is most likely metal, and it gives it like a good amount of weight. But people have been wanting that little glow right here because it's really iconic. But hey, sometimes your budgets, you're gonna have to bring up your budget, and then you have to engineer it and figure out how to do it and still make it look like Scourge but not messed up, because of a lot of like off-brand toys have done that. But there's a little figure that's about 3 inches, so that's probably about half the size of his leg, and it glows up to the neck. I think that's a cool little figure. It's not the world's best figure, but it's not too crappy. It's not really a figure, it's more of a collectible. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this AMK Pro Scourge. But if you're planning on buying a Scourge but you don't know which one you want to buy, I suggest buying this one because it is a little bit better because the other Scourge has like barely any weight to it, and it has no paint. Well, it has paint, but it's more of a boring. It doesn't have a pop of like darkness. It looks more like if Scourge wasn't under his control, because most of us know Scourge is dead, but he was I forgot how you say it. I'm just gonna say reincarnated as his little puppet. That's why he was able to take down a prime that easily, because he had dark energy. But this is the little booklet you're gonna get right here, and you will get a nice little box. I suggest keeping that box because it is beautiful. Like, that's the best box I've ever gotten out of anything I've ever had, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Scourge. So I'm gonna say the things that I want them to fix on it. There's like maybe one or two things, if not a little bit more. Not like, it's at least not above 5 or at 5. Now what I want them to fix is, if Yellow Park gets this video, which I'm pretty sure they do because they have to figure out what they want to fix or what they can fix. What I want them to fix the most is this faceplate. Faceplate is beautiful, everything, but this little peg right here that goes in that little hole, it's just slightly too small, or I think it might have gotten stripped a little bit, or the hole's too big. Because watch, when I shake, I'm gonna just take the head off a little bit, and when I shake the head, see, I didn't even get a chance to shake it. It just popped off. I want them to make that peg a little bit bigger, but not too big to where it's like impossible to pull it off, just like that. Oh, I forgot to show y'all another cool thing. Now, the part where Prime cut off his limbs and his head and stuff, you can pop these off, and it gives that disfigured body. I stepped on my tripod. Oh well. But yeah, I'm not putting them back together. I'll just put them back together when I end the video and edit it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like there was something else I wanted to fix. I'm not too sure what I wanted to fix. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So thank y'all for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. I think I'm at like 150 something. I only got like a few seconds left. So yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.